Hey fellow backyard boyers, Nick here. I got a lot of really good response on my video on the PEX pile. So today I wanted to show you guys how to make a really good stumping point that's similar in function to the Zwickey Judo point. Now the Judo, or similar points like it, use these little spring arms, and they do two things. One, when you hit something hard, they have a tendency to absorb a lot of shock, saving your arrow. And two, they also tend to grab onto things when you shoot them, so it's harder to lose them under grass or in dirt or in thick brush than a regular field point. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a similar point. This is just like the PEX pile. It uses the PEX as the ferrule. But one of the nice things about using PEX is that you can improvise with your points. Now this works really well. The PEX provides the shock absorption so it doesn't break, and the wing screw, or you could also use a wingnut, provides the sort of, it catches onto things so that when you shoot it, it doesn't burrow under grass. And like the Judo, sometimes it will flip over, and I've had these stand up a couple times. The Judo has been my favorite stumping point for a while, but now that I've started making these, I really like how they work. They work really well, and I feel like I can justify carrying more of these as opposed to the Judo, which is a little more expensive. So to start, you're going to need a piece of 1/4-inch PEX pipe. This is just like the PEX pile that we did. And then you're going to need the arrowhead of your choice. This is you want a 1/4-inch screw, so this is a 1/4-inch wing screw. The threaded portion is 1/2 inch long. What you want to do is, when you're measuring your ferrule or your PEX pipe, you want to measure 1 inch for the socket, and then whatever else is going to be the length of your screw. So since this is 1/2 inch, this is a total of 1.5 inches. If you were going to use something with a longer screw, you just make this longer. You want about 1 inch for the socket. That will give you a really nice solid connection. So now we're just going to heat this up. So I've got a torch, and you don't have to heat this as much as we did for the PEX pile. So just really gently heat up the front. Now you don't have to use 1/4-inch screws. Thicker screws will work as well. So once it's warmed up, you just take the screw and push it in. There it is. Now it's ready to attach to your arrow. Alright, here we are out on the lawn, and I'm going to be shooting these points so we can see what happens when you shoot them into grass. Now this lawn has already claimed a few arrows, and I still can't find some of them. So it's going to be kind of a neat test. I'm going to be shooting the Judo, our homemade stumping point, and a simple hex bolt blunt. So here we go. And I'm going to be shooting them out of a 60-pound bow. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, so here are 3 arrows. Now the first one here, you can see, didn't bury much at all. Now this is kind of one of the things that the Judos tend to do. picked up a lot of the grass as it went, slowing the arrow down. So here's the Judo. Now we've got this one, and you can kind of see it did pretty much the same thing, grabbing up a bunch of grass to slow it down. So here's our homemade point. And now the hex point right here, you can see it buried itself under the grass. Now this wasn't that hard to find. Usually blunts, it's a little easier to find than it is to find field points. But it didn't bury that bad, but you could see the difference between this style of point and these two. So here's the finished point. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys want to see more sort of variations on this PEX pile, there's a lot of things you can do. Just let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.